Greetings my friend, welcome back to another video of me Zenzul. Today we are doing the Transmog sets for Shaman. Yes, I'm on Fluke here in the beautiful Thunder Bluff. Obviously if you've seen these before, I've done a Warlock one, a Priest one and a Druid one. So this is the fourth one we've done, and we always go somewhere tranquil where we can just relax and go through the sets and stuff. It basically leads me on to what we do. We just basically, it's a two-parter thing. We just go through all the sets, and some I have, some I don't. Most of them I don't actually on this one, but just go through the sets and I just say yeah, what I like about them. If I like them, I don't like them, and maybe you've not seen them before, or maybe you've just not picked them up and you're saying, oh, that's a nice set. So yeah, the two-part, I'll probably go through half of them this episode and then the other half next episode. So yeah, so let's, without further ado, let's do it. Okay, so the first one we got is the Earth Fury, obviously a very iconic set that you get in Molten Core. On Fluke, I've not really run Molten Core, maybe once or twice. As you can see, I've got a couple of pieces here. Might have been picked them up somewhere else, maybe Blackwing Lair or something. Anyway, so there, yeah, you got nice. It's obviously quite dated now, but it's still quite an iconic set, and I quite like it. I'm not a fan of sets with arms showing and stuff like that. Yeah, so, but it's okay. It's not too bad. It's quite a nice robe on it and stuff, and the shoulders are quite nice. Not really sure what the purple comes in. It's better without it, in my opinion. But yeah, it's not a bad little bit of a nice set. As I say, it's 15 years old now, so what do you expect, you know? I guess for the time, the shoulders would probably look really, really ace, and the molten lava thing is a good effect on there. But yeah, you want to go and get that. Run Molten Core et al. As I said, you probably have to go and do a bit of Blackwing Lair also for those pieces. Right, oh, there we go. Blackwing Lair's got its own set. Shut up then, Zenz. Right, the 10 Storms, Blackwing Lair. There we go. So I've got one piece here. Again, quite iconic. I've got those shoulders, I think. Another model of it somewhere. It's very shamanistic. Very, very, yeah, sort of unique to a shaman, I guess. And again, it's dated a little bit, but it's still quite a nice set. I don't really like the helm. Helms are a big 95 to 5% for me as far as wearing them or not, because I just don't like them. I quite like the orcs. Facial hair, shall we say, anyway. So yeah, but that's not a bad old. It looks very dated now, but you can go and pick that up in Blackwing Lair. Run it a few times, and I'm sure you'll get most of it, if not all the important components you need. Yeah, go for it. Stormcaller's garb. If you've seen it in my other previous Transmog sets, part ones of these sets, Warlock, Priest, or Druid, you know I'm not a fan of the Ahn'Qiraj. It's almost like they started smoking some real funny stuff around that time. Well, you know, let's expand our mind and come up with this. Yeah, so colour, like what? I mean, if I was a shaman around this time, obviously you would have been Horde, you wouldn't have been Alliance. They didn't have them, and this was my set I was given, and I had to walk around with this set on, and this hat. Yeah, I wouldn't have been a happy shaman, should we say? It's horrible. It's horrible, but all the Ahn'Qiraj ones have been horrible, in my opinion. I know they went with that old Scarab Lord kind of look, and spikes, shells, and scarabs, etc. It's yeah. If you want to go and pick this up, if you are, I don't think I've ever seen anyone, certainly not in PvP, running around with this set on going, look at me, aren't I cool? So yeah, that pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? Well, anyway, if you did want to run this, Temple of Ahn'Qiraj, boom, there you go. Right, the Cyclone Regalia, and this is more like it. Grul's there. I haven't picked it up because I don't really like the set. The shoulders aren't too bad. Like the colour scheme, yeah, it goes well. The sort of bluey and browny bits, yeah, it's certainly colour coded, should we say. A lot better than a lot of other sets that Blizzard give us. But yeah, it's okay. Again, it's quite dated, isn't it? These vanilla ones are vanilla / Burning Crusade, because obviously Grul's Lair would have been BC with Gruul being in. in BC, Blade's Edge, I think. Yeah, so yeah, it's all right. If you want to go and do this, go and run it. Go for it, man. Right. Yeah, as PvPers, we've always been blessed with beautiful sets, and here's one. Sit no one ever. Yeah. By all means, you can go and pick these up probably for 12 vendor, 12 Months of Honor in the vendor. It's not a very nice set. I don't like, to be honest, I don't like certain classes. I don't like not wearing robes. And Shaman being one of them. I like wearing robes with my Shaman. I think they look really cool in robes. And yeah, so that's a big no-no for me straight off. Don't like the helmet. It's very Blizzard helmet, isn't it? I suppose helmets must be quite hard to design. There's very few of them, in my opinion. Very few of them look very nice. But if you wanted to go and pick that up, yeah, 12 marks, go for it. Cataclysm Regalia, nice set. Yeah, Serpentine Cavern, again in BC. Zangarmarsh. Yeah, you go and run that and pick this up. I've got one piece from somewhere, I don't know how. Quite like the shoulders, I like the colouring. Yeah, it's very shamanistic. Sort of a pulsing lava there. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's a nice set. It'd be nicer with robes, but yeah, it's what it is. But certainly, no, I quite like these shoulders. I might go and run Serpentine and try and pick those up. Yeah, if you want to do that. Serpentine's Cavern's your place to go. Quite a nice skit set. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so you've got a recolor here. The Merciless set, Season 2. Again, you can go and pick this up for 12. Well, I'll just go and do that then. 12 months. Oh, actually, I've got it. There we go. So I've got the helm, I've got the shoulders, I've got the chest, I've got the gloves. I've got most of the important bits. Might be able to get another chest piece for that robe wise. Leave the helmet off. Yeah, most sets you only really need the shoulders, the chest, and the gloves if you wear robes, obviously, because you can mix and match with everything else. That's quite a nice set. Yeah, like that. You want to pick that up, you go and get that today. Just 12 marks of honor, and boom, you've got the Merc set. Good stuff. Very nice. Sky Shatter, as you can see, I've got all this from Black Temple. Again, BC. Again, I really like this set. I don't wear it anymore. I did do X-Packs past, should we say? Excuse me. Yeah, it's a nice set. For me, it looks a bit dated, but I love the lightning coming off it, the effect it has on that. Yeah, you can go to BT and pick that up. It's a nice, certainly a nice starter set for a Shaman. If you've just started one and got 1 to 110, and you're looking for a cool Mog. It's certainly a nice one. It's very iconic again. Yeah, worth picking up anyway, just to say you've got it, because as I say, it's an iconic set for a Shaman. Or Shaman, whichever way you say it. Vengeful, it's a recolor, the red one, which I've got most of. Yeah, got most of this. Again, it's just the red version of the blue one. Again, it's a very iconic set. Again, I've worn it many times. I like it. I like the robe. I like the colours. Again, like the blue, it's very nice, distinct. You certainly see a Shaman coming with that mock on. Yeah, cool stuff. So you want to pick that up? 12 tokens. Boom. Sky Shatter raiment from Sunwell. Yeah. Not much to say about this as far as liking it. I don't particularly like the colours. I don't know, with the green, the blue and the gold. Some of the colour coding, shall we say, it needs a little to be desired, doesn't it, from Blizzard sometimes. But yeah, again, not a fan. I quite like the gold. I quite like that. It's quite a nice texture. But the rest of it, I think the shoulders are quite a good idea. If you do different colours, maybe lighter colours rather than. I mean, you got blue, gold, brown, purple, green in one shoulder set. I mean, really, how's that ever going to work? Yeah. Well, what, you know, who am I to say? I'm no Fashion Guru, I know you're really surprised by this, but it is true. But if you wanted to get this set, go run Sunwell Plateau and pick it up over a couple of few weeks. I'm sure you'll be able to get it. Brutal set. I haven't got it, as you can probably see, because it's a recolor of the Sky Shatter. Lazy, but I like the colours better. I think the colours blend better than that set does. But again, it's very foul, isn't it? And the shoulders look a lot better with those colours. But I haven't picked that up. But if you did want to run that, go and get that Transmog and run around and smacking people's faces in, then there you go. 12 tokens, boom. It's yours today. No running anything. Right, this set from Nax. I think this is really nice. I like the shoulders. For me, it's a step in the right direction of where they would take it. I think shoulders look very, very cool. Yeah, I've not got any of these pieces, but I must go and get them shoulders. And I actually quite even like the helms. It's got the red eyes and stuff, and the orbs on the shoulder look quite good even now. The colour palette's nice. It's texture-wise very good. Yeah, I like this set. Because to be honest, when we're doing this series, a lot of these I've not even looked at myself, and this is one of them. The 25 player, we've got the red version, which I guess you can go and get, and again, that's quite nice. Nice colours, very nice set that. So if you wanted to go and do that, go to Nax. 25 player, 10 player, boom. Just run it a few times. I'm sure you pick most of the important pieces up. Right, the Deadly Glad. PvP Rare, Honour, and there's the Glad. Yeah, not much to say about this. Not really sure. Again, the colours. I quite like the colours, but I'm not really sure what they're going for there. But if I don't know, it just looks like they've put a slab of something on their head. I don't know what that helmet's supposed to be doing. Texture wise it looks pretty good even still, but I'm not quite sure. It looks like it just got a big penis and put it on your head or something. Anyway, who am I to judge? But if you did want to go and pick that up, that's no one ever. I'm sure there's some collectors out there who want to go and pick that up. If you did, there you go. Season 5, 12 tokens. It's yours today. Glorious Worldbreaker. Now, Ulduar. Of course, Ulduar is very, very iconic for a lot of its sets, and some beautiful sets like the Warlock sets. The Conqueror set, which is the Warlock set, is a must-have if you're a Warlock. And other sets I can't think of the top of my head, but beautiful, really nice. Not really sure what this big dangly that would hurt, wouldn't it? I mean, that big dangly chain coming off your head. But walk around like this all day. I like the shoulders. I like the colour scheme. Not really sure. I think I've got a recolour of these shoulders. I'm pretty damn sure I have. Maybe that's why I haven't run Ulduar to get it. But very nice set. Very nice colours. Again, they really decided to sort their lives out with these Ulduar sets, and I guess that's why it's another reason why it's such an iconic raid, because the sets were so cool. But if you wanted to run Ulduar and go and pick that up, boom, there you go. I'm sure you sort of tokens by that point. You can just go run around. What is it? Wrath, isn't it? Ulduar, yeah. So you can probably run in and get tokens and have that set in no time. I quite like it. Very nice. Really great shoulders. Love the effects of the kind of elements trying to break out, as it were. Yeah, nice. Thrall's Garb, Trial of the Crusader. Very PvP like, I'd say. I've got a few pieces of this. Got the helmet, man. The only bit I would like was the shoulders, really, but I haven't got that. But Trial of the Crusader, if you want to run that, it's alright. It's not too bad. Not too bad, I suppose. Would I run it time and time again? No, I wouldn't. I quite like the shoulders. I quite like the effect of the sort of dry ice coming off it, or it's certainly not fire coming off it, so I'm not quite sure what's supposed to be emanating from it. But you know, you get my drift. It's quite a nice set. Okay, again, it's not robe, so, but it looks Looks more warrior-like, doesn't it, with the boots and stuff like that. But, it is what it is. Right, so go run that. Furious Glad, yeah, didn't bother this season then. Blizzard. Season 6 was a time off, was it, for them? Again, not really much thought gone into it. Again, I think there's certain races which really define the character, and Orcs one of them, you know, because obviously the shoulders look so big on them and things like Forsaken and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter so much because they're just so skinny and small, and the shoulders look, you know, they have to be in sort of context with the size of the character. Whereas Orcs, you know, the bigger the better. I mean, look at mine. It's ridiculous. But I love it. You know, I'm not going to be able to get through many doors like that. Oh well, I was saying that I'll be able to in Thunder Bluff because obviously it's a Tauren City. But yeah, so shoulders generally are iconic to a set, and iconic to any transmog that you do. That, you know, they've got to be cool, and that really isn't. It's just horrible. But if you did like, I don't really. The colour scheme not too bad, but it just does nothing for me, that set. I quite the robe's alright. Quite like the robe. The gloves even are okay. It's just the shoulders really let it down, in my opinion. But if you do want to pick that up, it's 12 tokens. Boom. There you go. Frost Witch's Regalia. Right. Icecrown. I like the set. Yeah, not sure why I haven't picked up the helm. I know I was trying to get the helm for that. I got the shoulders and I got the chest and I got the gloves. Could do with the belt as well. Yeah, so I might have to run that. I really like this helm. I don't know why. It's very iconic and very kind of shamanistic to a point, but it's also very, I think it looks really cool. And I like any set headpiece where it kind of makes your eyes glow or something like that. So I must go and pick that up. I'm not sure why I haven't finished that set off. Maybe if you watch any of my videos, you know I play too many characters, jack of all trade and master of none. Yeah, which is probably true. Well, whatever. I'm just an average guy that plays this game and enjoys it. So yeah. So I think I will get back in there and pick these bits up that I need. But certainly the headpiece is very cool. I love this set. Really like it from ICC. If you want to go and do that, run it. That's the 25-man heroic version. This is the normal version. Yeah, normal 25-man, which is kind of a little bit more of an icy feel to it. Again, I've got a few pieces of that. And 10-man normal, which is that. If it's ICC, it's all about you can upgrade the pieces, I'm sure, can't you, to heroic stuff. I think that's what you can do. But going to ICC, and now they've got all the benders just inside the front door there, and they you can see from what you can do and what you can't do with those guys, and they'll let you know what you can and can't do with your upgrades and stuff. So yeah, do it. Go and get that. But I do need to get back in there and pick this set up because I would wear that actually. I would wear that. Yeah, really like it. Frost Witch's Regalia, very nice. Relentless Glad. You can see the big blank spaces that I have for a lot of these PvP sets. Even though I'm a PvPer, a lot of them are just shit. You know, they really are. They're not very good at all. Again, for me, Relentless. There's not much you can say about it. It looks like he was walking along and someone just dropped a massive ice cube on his head. You know, that fell from the sky that was about 1 meter wide and just left it there and just carried on walking. Yeah, season 7, 12 marks of honour. If you really want, I've never seen a Shaman walk around with this, but if you wanted to, then bang, go for it. Wrathful set, yeah, again, I'm not gonna get any of it. There's very few Shaman sets I like that I would wear anyway. Not that I like. There's some, certainly the iconic ones I like. I've got many sets, but I don't know. There's only a few that I generally wear. With this one, I quite like the shoulders. I like the idea. You know, it's a little bit different. I like when they try and do something a little bit different, and that's always good. And as I said, you know, the shoulders are the iconic piece, and they make the rest of the set look good. I think you could have the rest of the set not looking great, but having great shoulders will really sort of bring out the the sort of what you're going for, you know, what you're trying to achieve with the set to make it look cool. Not really. I don't really like the colours. It's a shame we can't dye our stuff and dye it the colour we wanted, like you can do in other games. That would always be good, but is what it is. And you can certainly make a nice set with dyes of that, but don't like the helm. But I quite like the shoulders. Again, colour scheme's not too bad. Oh, the red comes into it though. It's just red on the gloves. It's like, oh, why? Why have you just got red on the gloves? Oh well. But if you wanted to pick that up, 12 marks, boom. Right, the vicious set. Oh, hold on. Yeah, okay. Well, we've got the honour set here and the glad set here. So the vicious set and the bloodthirsty glad there you can pick up season 9, which is it's okay. Quite like the colours. Shoulders quite nice. Certainly a set I would pick up, but a set I'd wear maybe not. But it's quite a nice one to have in your armoury, as it were. Quite like that. Don't like the headpiece again. So this is just a recolor, which is a blue version, which I quite like. Again, yeah, I'd probably pick up one of these sets just to say I've got it. Probably the blue. Yeah, I'm sure I could use the shoulders on something else, and you know, with the chest piece also, you can make a nice bit of kit out of that. So that's 12 marks. Okay, Regalia of the Raging Elements. I really like this set. Don't really like the helm, but I love the shoulders. I think the shoulders look really cool. Not sure why I haven't run it and got it. There's the heroic version. Not so good for me. It's the normal version, to be honest, but because I quite like the colours. Shoulders look really cool. Got this extra piece hanging down this side for some reason. But the shoulders certainly set, as I said, you know, I've said previously, it really certainly set it off to make the rest of the set look good. And obviously the robes look cool with it as well. Yeah, certainly a nice bit of kit to get. What have I got? I've got the kilt and I've got the belt. Oh, I must work on that. So, you know, as well as you looking at these sets, I'm looking at them going, oh, you know what, I need to get in and do that. So yeah, Bastion of Twilight, which is what, the one next to the old PvP place, Tol Barad, yeah? Is it? I think, yeah. So yeah, you can go run that. Normal, heroic, boom, there you go. Okay, the Ruthless Glad set. Now, I like this set. I'm not sure why I haven't got all of it. I think I've got a few bits of it. I really like it. I think it's a little bit of a... Is it a recolor of this? No, it isn't. But it's a nice set. It's starting to bring our sets into the 21st century, so we say. Yeah, and quite like it. I like the shoulders. It's very kind of punchy. I don't really like the helm as most sets, but I think I like the colour code. I think it's quite nice. Shoulders look good. Yeah, nice bit of kit, that one. Okay. Yeah, if you want to pick that up, Ruthless set, 12 tokens, boom. Okay, Volcanic set, Firelands. There's a heroic version. There's a normal version. I've got the important pieces of this set which I wanted to get, which is the helm, the shoulders, the chest and the hands. So yeah, that's a nice, really nice set. Love it. Looks really good. Even don't really mind the helm, the little bits of volcano lava stuck on your head, little lumps of it. It's pretty good. I've worn this set many times. You get some nice, get a nice couple of maces, the Firelands maces. It looks pretty awesome, this set. So yeah, if you did want to run that, go and run Firelands normal to pick this one up. And there's the heroic version. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's going to be it. About halfway through. So I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, look out for part 2 very soon of this series. And if you haven't, go and check out, if you play Warlock, if you play Priest or Druid, go and check those ones out. There's 2 parts of it. Again, Somewhere Lovely, Stranglethorn, I think I did one, and Grizzly Hills, I think I did one. I don't know, ages ago. And yeah, just leaves me to say, well, please consider giving a thumbs up to the video, and also why not subscribe for more content in the future from me. And if you are a subscriber, one of the 114,000 thank you very much. Thanks for your support, and just as we say, you have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.